It's weigh-in day, and we hit an exciting number. So it is Monday morning, and I have a cold. I don't feel great. I don't want to work out, but I need to work out. So we got the weights. Gonna get it done today, but I wanted to check in because today's a big day. I did not weigh myself for a couple weeks. I did weigh myself between a little bit here and there, but I kept calling it unofficial weigh-ins because I'm like, it doesn't count. I'm like, if it goes up on Monday, that's what it is, whatever. The scale has not moved much. And, okay, so we'll talk about that. So I weighed in this morning, and I have lost 100.3 pounds. I have lost 100 pounds in 28 weeks. And that is amazing. And I want to celebrate that, and I want to be excited about that. And I don't want to downplay it because just knowing all of that pressure is off my body is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm so thankful. And I'm hearing all of the traffic out there. I should probably close the window. So anyway, so I have lost 100 pounds, and my body is so thankful. I am so thankful. Like, so many things are so much easier. So many things are comfortable now. And, you know, I went out to breakfast with my friend this weekend, and I was like, I fit in the booth. Like, I know I fit in booths before this, but it's still just this new feeling of just like, I'm not as uncomfortable in places that I used to be. Like, I fit in places. I spent time on the floor this weekend with my dog. I just wanted to be near him, and he doesn't jump on the bed as much as he used to because he's getting older. And I was like, I just want to be with him, and I want to be near him. And I was like, I can get on the floor, and I don't feel scared to get up. I'm actually comfortable laying on the floor for a while. I mean, it's not super comfortable, but I'm so thankful for where I'm at, and not like I couldn't do this at 98 pounds down, but it's just, I'm not going to pretend it's not a big deal, but I'm excited. Then there's this other part of my brain that is having feelings about it too, because in 2 weeks I lost 2 pounds, and it feels silly to like have big feelings about that or negative feelings about that, but I feel like that's pretty normal. So I feel like even when you're not trying to lose weight, and it's like, when you're trying to lose weight and you haven't had bariatric surgery, I think there's still this expectation of like things are going to happen quicker than reality allows, I guess. I feel like I'm in a place of like, okay, I lost 2 pounds. I haven't stalled. I'm still losing, so that's good. My body is recalibrating. My body's figuring out its new existence, and that's normal. Weight loss slows down. I'm not going to have the big weeks anymore where I'm losing 5 pounds, 3 pounds, whatever. It's going to be like a more normal pace, and just kind of having to have this moment of recognizing that and accepting that, and just being like, okay, we need to figure out steps moving forward, just to make sure that we're not, falling off the wagon, doing anything we shouldn't do. Yeah, I don't know. After losing, after you go through this process and you've lost like 7, 5, 3, consistently losing decent numbers, and what's considered decent numbers, in your head, losing a pound in a week feels disappointing. But again, like they tell you at the beginning of this process, that there is going to come a point where you're losing the same amount like you would if you hadn't had surgery. And I just need to be thankful that I'm still losing, that I haven't hit a stall, that things are still happening. I am 100 pounds down. I am 100.3 pounds down, and how life-changing that has been. I went for a walk this morning and I walked the dog this morning, and just wearing the shirt that, like, even the shirt I'm wearing now is like large. It's meant to be oversized, but it's like extra oversized. Most of my leggings are no longer leggings, they're more just like pants. They're all loose at the bottom now. So I need to recognize those things and recognize the life changes and the abilities that I have now, rather than thinking I only lost 2 pounds, because losing those 2 pounds took a lot of work, I'm just gonna tell you. And I need to be able to celebrate that. I really want to think about moving forward too. I had breakfast with a friend, like I said, and one of her really good friends, her best friend, is a personal trainer, and I'd been thinking about reaching out to her a few times in the past month or so. I was like, I know I need to do something different. I know my body's getting used to what I'm doing. I've been doing fine by myself, but it would be nice to have some assistance in like progression and, you know, change things up a little bit and have assistance in that from somebody who is more trained in it, and not just like the YouTube videos are great, and I'm probably still going to use some of those things because knowing me, I'll probably do extra beyond what I'm told to do. But I reached out to her, and she's putting together a plan for 8 weeks, and you know, pay for her services and her expertise, and I'm excited to get the plan hopefully today. I'm still going to do my workout. I'm going to do the one I've been doing just to keep up with my consistency, but it'll be nice to have some help. I'm excited about that, but I feel like that's like the next step for me, because I need to have something to focus on, and I think that's going to be a good place for me to put my energy, since, I don't know, my brain is doing the thing again where it's like, oh, you only lost 2 pounds and whatever, and it's like, I need to focus on the actions I can take and remind myself that this is my new life. Like, this is the new life I have, and I need to continue working on building the habits that are going to sustain me from here on out, because I'm not reverting back, I'm not quitting, I'm not giving up. You know, the weight scale is going to slow down, but I'm not slowing down. I'm still working on this. So I need to work out. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I'm very, very happy with my progress. I'm very happy with where I'm at. Would it have been nice to lose a bit more? Sure. But I am just, again, I'm just so thankful that I fit in booths, I can cross my legs, I can get on the floor and play with my dog, and I'm, you know, my foot's healed enough where I don't have to think about how I walk down the stairs. I just walk down the stairs again. Like, another thing, like last night, I have frozen cookies in the freezer, and I almost had 2 of them last night, and I was like, no, I'm gonna have one. I'm gonna have 1 cookie, and then I walked back to my room to have my fiber lemonade that I have, and water and my little cookie, and I was like, that's a huge deal that I was like able to be like, have a cookie, a tiny cookie. I made half-size cookies, and I pulled out a cookie, had my cookie, and didn't have more. So I'm winning. I have to tell myself that I'm winning. The scale isn't always going to do the things. The scale isn't always going to show you the wins, but I'm winning. I'm happy. And yeah, so 100 pounds, 100.3 pounds. We got to say the point, because every ounce matters. Every little bit of it matters. So that's where we're at. Hi guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it so much. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below, like, comment, share, do all the YouTube-y things.
supports this channel, and I really appreciate that. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.